So yeah, fights happened this weekend. I don't have a lot to say about.
Yeah,
I mean, Mike Tyson. Come on, doggy.
That was stupid as.
I was just glad he didn't get knocked out. His butt cheeks were the most upsetting.
I was so
yeah, sucks.
I was so close to pulling out a decent amount of money to put on Jake Paul. Like I was very close. Like I'm talking about. Like I called Harrington. I was like, why wouldn't I? This is crazy.
Yeah, what are we doing?
And I hit up a few people that know fighting pretty well. You know, Joe Rogan. And
personal friend.
I was like, why am I not putting everything I have on Jake Paul? What is the thing?
Yeah,
and I heard from a few people that it's like it's just it seems to be more show than fight.
Yeah.
So it's like when you have that X factor, it's like, what are you really betting on?
Yeah, what are we
True.
doing?
I'm betting on like this. Like who knows what the
Sideshow.
Yeah, like how much? Because because a lot of people were saying that it was like a fake fight. It wasn't a fake fight.
It wasn't fake.
No.
You can't get Mike Tyson to rig a fight.
You're gonna probably maybe Naeem knows boxing better than most people.
Bro,
right?
I called exactly how it was going to happen. I called it like a week ago. I saw how he was doing the pad work. I saw that Mike Tyson's footwork is gone.
Yeah.
And I knew this was going to happen. Jake Paul going to play the outside, tap, tap, tap.
He can't
keep
get
the
inside.
distance. Yeah, Mike Tyson can't get inside.
And he's got
the
15
fight's over.
seconds of energy to
Yes.
little burst.
Yeah.
You kind of saw it in the training montages. They would show 15, 20 seconds of
He looks like an animal.
You think he get a towel, wipe his face off.
The
The mid-holder wasn't moving at all.
He's not moving. He's just standing there holding
It's like
mitts.
one of them boss root and like hitting pads.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
everybody looks amazing on that.
Right.
Well, there's a lot of people like, dude, it's fixed. It's like, no, here's what I guess you could say. This is like, I don't know how you feel about this, but I feel like Jake Paul by round 3, round 4 was like, oh, I could actually end this guy.
Yes, for sure if he wanted
And
to.
he said, I'll throw a couple big ones here and there.
Yeah.
Even when he threw those big shots, they seemed like they were a little bit pulled. They were kind of looping.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They weren't landing.
No.
It seems like he just said, I'm not going to knock out Mike Tyson
For sure.
on television.
Everybody,
It's not
you
gonna,
think everybody hates you now.
everyone's going to hate him.
Knocked
He
him
literally
out.
played it perfectly.
Yes, he did.
Look, it sucks
did.
in general that he fought him, but so then I posted that, and some people were like, "That's exactly what a fake fight is." I was like, "No, it's not exactly
No,
a fake
it's
fight.
not fake.
You could choose to win a
respected
fight
him
by
enough not
points.
to-
You don't
Yes.
have to tear somebody's head off.
Right.
That's that.
And look, 4 years ago, like when Mike Tyson fought Roy Jones, if that Mike Tyson would have fought him now, this would have been a completely
fuck
different
out
fight.
of
Yeah,
Right.
he'd have fucked him up probably.
You think so?
I think,
Not the one that almost died, 3 months ago on that plane?
Yeah, right.
He almost died walking to the ring.
Yeah, did you see him? Yeah, his knee buckled on the way to the ring.
Yeah. So come on.
Like,
man.
yeah, come on.
It was
sad.
It was sad. I ended up watching it at
The girl fight was amazing.
Yeah, Serrano.
I was on stage when that happened.
Bro, that's one of the best fights I've seen in a couple years.
Yeah.
That fight was great.
Yeah.
Kate
Those bitches
Taylor's a
threw
little
down.
pitbull.
Yeah, Kate
She was like
Taylor.
Mike Allstott with a pop
She
shot.
does her
She's a
neck.
little pitbull.
A lot of people are saying like, "Oh, dude, Jake needs to fight a real opponent." He doesn't need to fight a real opponent. Jake Paul needs to keep on doing exactly what he's
Yeah,
doing.
he's doing this for money.
Yeah, making
He's
40
making
million or
tons
whatever
of
the fuck.
money. He's having interesting, fun, like freak. It's almost like pro wrestling meets boxing.
Yes.
I don't mind that. Here's a problem with Jake, and here's a problem with Mike Tyson. Both of them need to just not talk about how this is going to be the fight of the century.
Yeah, that's the problem.
If Mike wasn't like expect violence, if he was just like, hey, I'm going to have some fun, we'll see what happens.
Right.
It wouldn't have been a big deal.
Yeah.
If Jake wasn't pretending that he wants to be a world champion one day, if he was like, look, I'm
run
never
boxing. I'm like,
if he
dude,
said
take it easy.
I'm never going to be a world champion,
Yeah.
I'm going to just fight fun people to fight.
Yeah.
I would be a fan. I would go,
Right.
yo, that's dope. Like
Yeah.
It
he's
really
just
annoys
doing
you when he's bragging about Bitterbiev calling him out. I'm like, shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
like get the out of
kill
here.
you.
He said I run this sport. Bro, are you crazy?
That's what, like,
when
you don't
he,
even
fought,
run
when
your
he fought
gym.
Tommy Fury, who is like a low level,
jobber.
to
Low
middle,
level.
middling level success boxer,
Yeah.
right? He lost, and nobody watched it. I don't even know what the pay-per-view
Nobody
was
watched
for
that.
Nobody gave a.
Yeah.
So why, like the people that are saying, I think it was Stephen A. Smith was like, now we need to see him face somebody top 10. Shut the fuck up.
Stephen A. Smith
He's
needs
gonna
to
get
shut the fuck
smoked
up
by
about
somebody
fighting.
top
Yes.
10. Nobody's
Yeah,
gonna buy
destroyed.
it,
He
and
would
then
get smoked by top 50.
Yeah,
Yes.
guaranteed.
Murked.
sure.
So I like
He
Jake
gets
Paul.
smoked by some amateur fighters, bro.
for
There's a lot of
sure.
amateurs that would fuck
A
Jake Paul up.
cruiserweight Golden Gloves boxer.
100%. Are you
Yes.
out of your mind?
Yes.
I think probably a slightly above average amateur boxer in his weight
Yes.
class.
Him up.
Fuck him up.
For sure.
But we were
But
talking, who
it's
was
fun. It's fun.
It
What
is
he's doing
fun.
is fun, and
It
I
is
watch
fun.
it and I get excited. And to be honest with you, John Jones versus Stipe Miocic was the same weekend. I was genuinely more excited about Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul in terms of how interested I was about how much I was glued to
That
the
John
TV.
Jones fight
gonna
sucked.
mow him
Yeah, he beat the out of him the whole fight. That was
Stipe hasn't
bullshit.
fought in 4 years.
Yeah.
And when he did, he got brutally KO'd. He's not the same
Yeah.
guy he was, dude.
It's all wild. It's all the whole.
I mean,
thing.
everything's for money now. Everything's a spectacle, bruh. It's not. Look, in the '90s, it was about hard work,
Killers.
bruh. The '90s was hard work. Let's see who can kill who. Now everything is a spectacle. It's like the hard work. Let's just make a bunch of money. Fuck
The most up thing, and then to all the like the analyst desk, like when they would go between Evander Holyfield didn't even know what country. He was.
No,
And then
his
Lennox
brain's
Lewis.
gone.
Lennox Lewis still looks good. I'm like, fight one of them.
Yeah.
Lennox Lewis would beat the shit
Oh
out
my
of
God,
Jake
Lennox
Paul.
Lewis would
He
kill
still looks
Jake
good.
Paul. What? Yeah, nah, you can't do that.
Jake, I don't like Lennox Lewis with no hair though.
I mean,
Oh yeah,
Jake.
I need the dreads.
What would be the fight for Jake Paul next? What is the big?
Like a big name.
It's got to be a name. And I don't want it to be an old man. I don't mind it being an MMA guy.
Yeah,
I genuinely don't mind. Like it should be an MMA guy.
I'll let him see
Conor.
fight Eddie Alvarez, dude.
Yeah, a Connor would be great.
Eddie Alvarez would be crazy.
Masvidal would be fun, dude.
Masvidal's too small.
Yeah, he's too small.
Doesn't matter. He fights small guys. That's what he does. Connor's too small.
He
I mean,
called out
Connor's too small.
Yeah.
Connor's too
Because
small.
what's Jake? He's like 205.
Yeah, and he's like 6'1".
But he would,
like,
but he'd fight at
let's get some abs
180,
going, bro.
185.
He get down to one. Yeah, I think he walks around at like 180. So yeah,
No, he
can
probably
fight
walks
some-
around like 205. That's what
You think? Okay.
he fought
forget what
Tyson
the-
at
yeah.
225 or something like that.
Yeah, okay.
He got bigger. If you saw, I mean, he's definitely on steroids.
he's
You
he's
wa-
on steroids for
You
sure.
watch him go from being kind of skinny to like, you know,
Yeah.
He got
there's,
thick.
There's a chance he's not though. I mean, you know, it's not like he's got like it's not like he's ripped.
Yeah,
Well, that's why
true,
I'm
man.
like, you got all that money, get some abs going.
Yeah.
Right,
I mean,
yeah.
let's get the title.
agree.
Or look,
What are
Floyd
we doing?
Mayweather, he can fight Floyd. He can
Yeah.
fight Floyd. That'll
He ain't
make a
gonna
ton
touch
of
Floyd.
money. He
That'll
wouldn't
just
touch
be a
Floyd that
dance.
whole
But
fight.
here's the other problem with
That'll
that.
make a
Like,
ton of money.
I actually, here's what I don't want to see. I don't want to see people carry each other. And we watch Floyd
just
carry
boring, dude.
Logan Paul.
True.
You know, we watch, you know, I don't really, I want to see a real fight, but I don't, it doesn't need
He's
to
gotta
be a
f-
top
yeah.
10 boxer.
Yeah.
I think, you know, who's like either a big MMA star or like like another, what about KSI? Did he ever fight KSI? His brother KSI,
His
right?
brother
KSI's
did,
a
yeah.
black dude, right?
Yeah,
the black guy
from
from
Britain
Atlanta.
or some shit. Yeah. KS, I don't like
could've picked
KSI.
that.
I don't like any of these guys.
Black guys?
Black.
Me neither. Woman's in my car for 2 hours. I washed my goddamn truck out.
You got to buy a new one. I rub my in there, bro. Got to buy a whole new one.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be, you know, it's got to be somebody that makes sense. But I like the freak show fights. I like the MMA
Yeah.
fights. I think
Fight
it's
Luke Rockhold.
interesting. Be the guys.
right.
Michael Bisping would be fun.
Bisping.
You know what I'm saying?
Bisping, yeah.
I know Bisping. Bisping can be
I
talked
love
into it.
Bisping, dude.
He can be talked into it, dude.
Yeah.
You
He's
just
got
fucking
one eye, he'll try
catch
to
him
hurt
on the right day.
Yeah.
You'll just Bisping will just sign a contract. You're
Right.
like, what happened?
Hell yeah.
Catch
got
him on
two
the left. He's not going to say it.
When they making noise.